Okay, so this is something I've been thinking about today. Hold on, let me put my ears in. Okay, so I hope you guys can hear me really good. If not, I can always edit this to be a little louder because my voice is very soft. Just today I've been driving around because I've been painting so much, and you know what you focus on grows, right? So meaning that you whatever you pay attention to, you're feeding it with your energy, so it expands, it magnifies. Jupiter energy, right? So the only way we feel like we can control something is to restrict it, Saturn. And so basically for the last couple days, I'm doing my best to love me where I am now, love my body, love who I am and what I am right now as is, not looking for external validation, not looking for a necessary change in order to do so, just accepting everything as is. This requires a lot of vulnerability that I sometimes am not ready for, but it's cool. I took an oral contraceptive a couple months ago, and my body has kind of been off ever since then. And my face has been breaking out, and I feel like a teenager all over again. And you know that has to do with hormones, and then your hormones connect to your chakra points, and then your chakra points, those meridians, those energy centers, have to be balanced, right? And right now I feel like my stomach, especially considering what I'm about to eat, my solar plexus has been off a lot, which is a lot of my breakouts down here on my chin area. It's a lot of stuff that I was eating that I didn't really need to eat, especially when it comes to candy. I don't really eat a lot of candy, but I've been craving sweets, just small candies, nothing big. And then the hormonal part of it, the top of my face too has been breaking out. And then I got like gray hairs. It's a lot more on this side than I used to have a couple years ago. And then I just had a baby, last winter, not this winter, but last winter. So I'm trying to work to get my body back up and, toned and stronger than it's ever been before, because I never really had like the stomach or the butt that I always wanted to have. So this Venus retrograde has really been working on me to just, be fine with what I have right now. And it's like, I don't want to be thinking that, oh, I can't do this, or I can't go there, or, I don't want this person to see me because I don't look my best right now. And I know, everybody can't see your flaws as well as you can, and that might be my Virgo stellium talking, but nobody can see your flaws better than you can, especially when you're always aware of them. And I'm challenging myself right now just to be okay and be comfortable with the fact that, I don't feel as pretty as I would like to feel right now, and that's okay. It's okay, because I'm going to keep working on it like I've been doing to get myself back in, physical alignment, and starting with the dentist today. And it'll work out, maybe by the end of the month, or maybe next month, my face will look better and feel better. I've been consistent with my workout on the weekend, so my body will, reshape itself, because that's the energy that I'm more so focused on. Is, all my clothes are kind of like big on me, and I thought that it would take me a while to kind of like snap it back, with fitting my clothes, but everything is too big. So now I kind of been, and it's this thing in, especially in, the indigenous African American culture, where you, as a woman, you have to look a certain way to be considered feminine. And I don't really check all those boxes. And I don't think it's something to be shameless. And now seeing this, this Caucasian lady walking in there with a booty bigger than mine. But it's like, things like that really do play on your mental, and a lot of it does come from, my family saying stuff about the way that I look at a very young age made me hyper focus on it. Hyper focus on my skin, hyper focus on my body shape, hyper focus on what I wear, hyper focus on my hair, hyper focus on all these things that I feel like are flaws that were never really flaws. It was just people was fixated on that for some reason, and it led me to feel like, oh, I gotta make this perfect, or oh, I gotta keep fixing this in order for me to be better, look better. I gotta keep practicing this so that the right lover or the right person or the right people, the right friend group, the right money opportunity won't pass me by because I look perfect, or I feel perfect, or I'm dressed perfect, my skin is perfect. And every time I say now I always think of North. But it's like, none of that really matters at the end of the day. It matters in a material world, but not in the spiritual world. And the spiritual world is more important because that's how the material is manifested, right? So my soul, shout out to her and her booty. But spiritual me is happy to be here. Spiritual me is happy that I exist, and spiritual me is also grateful for all the compliments I've always received over the years, and even now, most recently, a lot of my compliments have been more geared towards the work that I do, and I'm happy about that because it has not been easy to get to this point. But I will say I will continue to work on loving myself as I am. And my daughter's father told me once in the library that, we were made perfectly as is. When we came out, we were already perfectly made. So any need to change how perfectly made I am on a physical level is really unnecessary. But there are ways of changing or altering yourself naturally, starting with the mind and spirit, and how you move and listen to your body, that will transcend the limitations we have automatically chosen to, on a subconscious level we've chosen to participate in. So I'm consciously choosing not to participate in those things anymore, and just let myself just be. Like, that's all I want to do anyway, is just be. I just want to be. And when I look in the mirror to check, my rearview mirror to check, and I see my forehead breaking out and itchy, because I'm already working on it, so there's nothing more I can do than to just put a little extra love on myself when I look in the mirror. Put extra love on myself when I try to put my jeans on and they're drowning me. That's about it. That's all I really wanted to get out right now before I head back to it. I'm going to the dentist. I probably shouldn't eat, but I'm hungry and I haven't ate yet. So I hope everyone enjoys this eclipse season, this Venus and Mercury retrograde, as much as I have.